Cam, sponsors are the staple of V8 Supercar. Without commercial support, it's very difficult to go racing. It's not a massively well-supported manufacturer sport like it once was. We're saying farewell to an unbelievably dominant team era. Team Vodafone, statistically and on track, have been the most dominant force and have done such a great job. But in farewelling Team Vodafone from V8 Race Engineering, they all of a sudden turn up with, reputedly, the next best thing, another global giant in Red Bull, which has got to be great for the sport as well.
It's got to be fantastic for the sport, doesn't it? I mean, Vodafone have done wonders. They've brought their whole activation, and that's because you can put a sign on a race car, but as you know, as a marketing person, it's all about what you do around it and activate, and it's the extra money you spend over and above the sponsorship to leverage it. And I think Red Bull are going to bring a whole youth market to the sport, without a doubt, because they're an inspirational brand for that sort of 16 or 18 to 24 demographic, and that's fantastic. We need to attract the next generation of fans to our sport. I think what will also be interesting is the manufacturers coming in, i.e. Nissan and AMG, but to more extent Nissan. Will that attract new supporters and a new fan group to the sport? Will we see a more tech savvy guy on the hill at Bathurst cheering on Nissan next year? We'll wait and see. But I think the whole Red Bull and any brands that are non-motorsport specific coming into our category is a big coup for V8s, and is hopefully going to just increase the profile of the category.
Yeah, absolutely right. And there's other sponsors that are on the cusp of coming into the sport as well. So we say farewell to some sponsors and instantly replace them, which means the health and attractiveness of the category is very strong.
Yeah, and one that I also compare. I mean, it's not quite the same level as Red Bull, but it's Norton. It's not a real sexy thing to have antivirus computer purchase or get your software upgrade, whatever, but I think they've done a very good job. The car, for me, is one of the best looking cars out there. They're obviously going to link in with a factory team in Nissan next year. So to have these sponsors and the Red Bull branding, it'd be interesting to see how the car effectively looks, whether they'll use this Red Bull Mobile, which is coming to Australia, I believe.
Red Bull Cola.
Yeah, absolutely. So they've got a lot of different brands within the Red Bull family that they can use, and it's exciting times for the fans. And then the merchandise side of things is just going to be crazy with Red Bull. I think you'll see the Vodafone merchandise look great, but the Red Bull's just going to bring it to another level and force all the other teams to try and keep up.
Champions in F1, they're joining the champion team. The timing could not have been better, and the chance to actually get on board with V8 Race Engineering, it's almost like they've been hovering in the background, just waiting to swoop.
Yeah, and look, kudos to Roland Dame to land them. Whether Casey Stoner had something to do with it, I'm not sure, but either way, V8 Supercars in our sport is the ultimate winner out of it.
Times change, it's globally it's very difficult times, but new sponsors coming in, like you say, they're especially with Red Bull, they're going to be a lively brand. They want people to know who they are, who don't already. They're going to come out with fresh ideas. They're going to use other people's ideas. It gives us, ourselves, and the other people in the pit lane working with new partners the opportunity to reinvent themselves, try and go to the next level, try and increase the awareness of our championship, our product, the championship we're trying to promote around the world. People like Red Bull are just, for us as a team, they're a perfect vehicle to help them deliver the results they need and for us to promote ourselves and our championship. So it's exciting times. It's going to be fun seeing how they activate, and yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, Red Bull's got fantastic ventures and projects all around the world, and it was only a matter of time until they come into V8 Supercars and they found themselves a very fine opportunity down at V8 Racing, and it's I think it's a credit to the whole sport that they are coming into V8 Supercars. It's been highlighted on a world stage for Red Bull that it's something that they wanted to enter, and as far as brands go, they're in the top few, that's for sure. So look forward to having that brand in and join a lot of brands like ours, Jack Daniels, that we've had in the team for some time. It certainly helps the category as a whole.
Yeah, look, I think things with Red Bull coming into the sport, it's very important, particularly now we're going over to Texas, and those parts that we're doing, and obviously the new platform of race cars that we're going to be using. It shows that the sport's it's moving with the times, and I guess that's important to show outside our code, and obviously I guess that'll show in the the TV ratings and the people attending the circuit.